What's going on, everybody? I'm Scotty. That is Greg. That is Jamin. This is YouTube Reacts. So what do we have planned tonight, guys? We're reacting to things.
A video.
I mean, it's the internet.
Yeah, they're all over the place. But anyhow, Jamin here found a video of a 10-year-old girl that got arrested for a picture that she drew
in school.
Greg told me that, and I really wondered why I was here.
Yeah,
and about
and
4 seconds later, I went, I gotta fucking know. I gotta know how much bullshit this is. Because it has to be bullshit. Like, it has to be bullshit.
Right.
Right. So we can get right into the video if you want.
Let's do it.
Got a bizarre story out of Hawaii. Steven sent it to me. Hawaii school and police department on the verge of being sued for arresting a 10-year-old girl over a drawing. Tim Cushing wrote it, and he says that putting cops in schools is never a good idea. It only encourages school administrators to hand over discipline problems to the proper authorities, which is what administrators used to be until the addition of law enforcement on campus. Having cops on hand also appears to encourage parents to demand law enforcement respond to disciplinary problems when, again, disciplinary problems you'd think could be handled by the school. So in Hawaii, a 10-year-old student was arrested over a drawing another student's parent didn't like. The school and the police department are on the verge of being sued by the student and the ACLU. On the morning of January 10th, 2020, someone complained to school officials about a sketch made by a student, and other students were involved also, and that sketch had been drawn in response to a student who had bullied the student in question. The parent insisted that school officials call the police because a student who's 10 years old drew a picture that I don't like.
I'm gonna make sure I'm following. So a student bullied another student. Said bullied student drew a picture in regards to the bullying.
That's
the parents saw it and said, call the police.
Right.
Am I following?
That's what I got so far, yes.
Okay, because he's kind of, yeah, all right. Making sure I got it.
Right. Is that what you're getting, Jamin?
It wasn't actually the bullied student's parents that called. It was another student parent. It had nothing to do with it.
All right, so we'll get right back into that.
After arriving on school grounds, police interrogated the 10-year-old, handcuffed her, arrested her, and transported her to the police station, all without letting her see or speak to her mother. The police and school officials took these actions despite the fact that the student was cooperative, did not pose any danger to any person or herself, and without taking into account the fact that, do you handcuff her so she doesn't make another drawing on the way to the police department? You're arresting her for a drawing she made. The demand letter from the ACLU goes into greater detail about the incident, including police officers keeping her mother from speaking to her until after she'd been cuffed and taken to the police station. School did not notify the mother that her daughter was being questioned by police and made no effort to ensure the student had any counsel, such as an attorney, advocating for her or ensuring her rights weren't violated. Everyone involved in this acted like it was out of their hands, which Tim Cushing says is an inevitable series of events stemming from one parent's complaint. On January 10, 2020, a phone call was placed to the mother from the elementary school vice principal at 8:42 about the child being in a dispute with another student. The child had allegedly participated in drawing an offensive sketch of a student in response to that student bullying her. She was not the only student involved in making the drawing, though. There were several students. The vice principal then asked the mother to come to the school because they are thinking about calling the police. They are thinking about calling the police. So the mother asked the vice principal to not do that and told her she'd come straight to the school and, get involved in this. A staff member from the school and a Honolulu police officer greeted the mother when she arrived at the school and took her to the school office. The officer then began explaining his presence at the school by saying that some parents take things out of proportion and make things bigger than what they are, apparently referring to the parent who had insisted that the police be called. So a police officer who's there apparently even agrees, we really shouldn't be here, but someone called us, so you call us, we kind of got to show up. Rather than seek a resolution that didn't involve the use of force, the officers acted like it was beyond their power to do anything about this angry parent without arresting the 10-year-old over a sketch. And we are still talking about a drawing, and they say the drawing targeted a student who had been bullying her. The drawing was apparently a collaborative effort with other students involved, and now the child who drew it did not want the drawing shown to the alleged bully, but another student told the bully about it. So the target of the drawing apparently didn't care. That's the amazing thing here. Neither were the bully's parents. It was the parent of another child who was unrelated to this incident that had seen the drawing. It was a child who'd seen it, told the parent, and that parent contacted the school and asked the school to call 911. So this is
Pause.
beyond bizarre.
All right, so right now we are into the realm of ridiculous bullshit.
Yeah.
So, Jesus fucking Christ.
I just want to point out the fact that he said that the police officer detained the 10-year-old girl, wouldn't allow the parents to speak to her at all, wouldn't let her in there, and that's, isn't that illegal?
No, yes.
Very,
I thought,
very
yeah, and he said that they were questioning them without making them
and you-
aware that they shouldn't even be questioning them without their parent or an attorney.
Yeah, like the child needs some kind of representation. I mean, they're a minor.
Right.
Like
That
but
blew my
over a
mind.
like, was it some kind of Columbine-esque manifesto? Is that why we're concerned? Like, what's the subject matter of this drawing? Do we ever find out?
I don't know, but I mean, a drawing though, I don't see how that can be an arrestable offense. Plus, all these different people that are involved. He says,
Yeah.
he said something like a collaborative effort with several students to draw this, but yet one got singled out and detained and brought to a police station against their will without even letting their parent be in the room with them.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's
it's
some
100% illegal.
there's some fuckery afoot.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a father. If that happened, I don't even know how I'd react.
Oh, I'd be in the jail with my kid.
Well, yeah. Initially, you would think that, you know, I'm just gonna go fucking crazy here, and I'm going in there and I'm gonna see my kid, whether you like it or not, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
But then you think about what's happening. If you could, you know, I mean, in that situation, it'd probably be hard to be thinking rationally. But then you're like, well, you know, lawsuit on the hand. I gotta act
Calm, cool, and collected as I can.
right. That's
Like,
what I was getting at.
Stay level-headed.
You
To
know,
maybe
maybe
take
even-
advantage of this stupid situation.
That'd be hard to hold composure, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, this was in Honolulu, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there is all kinds of stuff on Google about this.
Find the picture, Greg. Find the picture.
Was the original idea. Yeah, see, that's really little. You can't see
I
that.
can tell what's going
Oh
on
yeah,
there.
Maybe
It's one person stabbing somebody with some swords,
That's
and another
crap.
person.
They making it bigger? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
There you
So,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
So
the
when
point.
I was a kid, I drew 1,000,000 of those things.
Yeah,
there.
right.
Never
Right.
went to jail for it.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
All right, so now.
Oh my god. Good job, Honolulu police. You stopped the next mass killer.
All right, I think that's the end then.
Is it? Alright, this has been YouTube Reacts. I'm Scotty. That's Greg. That's Jamin.
Yup.
Catch you next time.
Good night,
Peace.
y'all.